Let's see if we're on the channel now. Hey, there we go. So we are now live on YouTube. So welcome to this Battletech Career Mode Let's Play. We're in orbit of Shonovon. We have only one choice in terms of the contract we can do, because our rep with everyone else is not good enough to take these contracts, which is bad from a making money point of view. I really hoped that in the flashpoint we just did and some other missions we would get the rep up enough, but we didn't. We're only on 8 and we're about to get less than 8 because we're going to take this Curitin one, and I think I'm just going to have to accept that we're going to trash our Davian rep all the way down to -100, and I've got to get the Taurian rep up a bit, and we'll try and get +100 with Curita and the Taurian Concordat. So we've tweaked our pilots. Without further ado, actually, I just want to, because ECM is no longer like ridiculously overpowered, I just want to have a quick look at that ECM tutorial. Sensor warfare review. So the range is indicated by the dotted ring. Fine. All friendly units within the field gain missile defense. They can't be targeted for indirect fire and are very difficult to hit with missiles, even in direct line of sight. Okay, so I know for a fact that if you get sensor locked, that overrides certainly the bit about not being targeted by indirect fire. Friendly units within the field also gain a stealth charge, and they are effectively cloaked and cannot be targeted with any weapons. And the ECM carrier receives a second stealth charge. So that makes it look like the missile defense thing should be separate to the stealth charge. I'm not seeing that in the game. Okay, so one stealth charge is subtracted when an enemy unit enters the ECM field, and for each enemy unit in the ECM field at the start of a new round, units with no remaining stealth charges are targetable by direct fire. Fine. Sensor lock removes all stealth charges from the targeted unit, and sensor locked units also lose their missile defense. Okay, so that's fine. And if a cloaked friendly unit fires a weapon or uses activated abilities that include sensor lock, it loses a stealth charge, and they're replaced at the start of the next turn. Okay, and the active pulse basically does a sensor lock, shuts down enemy ECM, so that's fine. That's what we wanted to know. So if you get sensor locked whilst you're in an ECM field, people can hit you with missiles as normal. Right, let's do this contract. So it's a 3-skull battle. We drop down to 1 priority if we do that. 500,000 is enough for us to be able to take 2 months of finances on normal, so I think I'm happy with that split. One of our mechs, the Cataphract in fact, got a bit overheated last time out, so we can't run with that, but we can run with the Black Knights. So a little lightly armoured. So we've got evasion and sensor lock here. I think the high gunnery is going to help with the Black Knight. It does hurt that we don't have the cool shot bonus with it though. So let's stick Varangian in there. He's going to have a bit more survivability. We've got the cool shot bonus. The gunnery's not so great, so we're going to need elevation. And we'll pull the Kintaro in for hacker. So he can be a bit more mobile. He's acting in the light phase as well, which could be useful for some initiative shenanigans. We'll see how this goes. After this we can travel to another system where there's a flashpoint, the house divided. Hopefully we'll get some more Kurta rep there. Yep, so we're going to find and destroy a Davian Lance so the curtains can have a show of strength.
Command interface initiated.
Being from Kurta space myself, I'm definitely more sympathetic to the dragon than I am the Fedrats. Okay, yep, keep an eye out for reinforcements.
Desolation. Just like in the brochure.
This is pretty horrible. So we need to take the high ground. Just like old Obi-Wan Kenobi. There's some like cover up there, it looks like, in the Dust Devils. It's hard to get around that way. We've got to consider the Stalker that doesn't have jump jets, so we'll go this way.
Confirmed. Moving to position. On my way.
May as well jump. Get a little bit further this way. If we are over here, where's the edge of the map? It's here. So the reinforcements, they could appear right behind us. We want to be up on this ridge. Okay, well we're not in contact range, so I don't think sprinting through here and suffering the stability damage is that much of a problem.
Standing by.
Let's get Popo and this Stalker. That's... Is that a whirlwind? That's like... These are whirlwind spaces, those are not whirlwind spaces. I think they're ones that give you heat penalties. Let's sprint this way.
Moving out. I'm walking here.
And this way we can jump up here.
Here we go.
It's a big map. I definitely don't want to get too far away from the rest of my guys.
Heads up, Commander.
Oh, there are their
Got
reinforcements.
hostile contacts inbound.
Right there. Oi. Oh, they ain't small either. What's a radiation field? +4 difficulty to hit units standing in it. +10 heat for 2 activations. For people who pass through it. Alright, well that's not what we want, is it? So now we're going to have to try and deal with these guys without taking too much fire from them. So we're going to have to do a hard run around here, but we can't go through the radiation field, so it's going to be up in the middle and around this ridge.
All right.
Let's move.
We're going to have to stick and move here. These are going to be Black Knights, aren't they? I mean, at least mercifully, Black Knights are not the best in a Martian biome. If they are Black Knights, actually, they won't be able to deal much in the way of stability damage. Oh, okay, there's a cicada. Or a cicada. Bulwark and entrenched. There's a brawler. It's 5 evasion. Let's keep preserving.
Standing by.
We might run into something else that we can kill. They've got eyes on me now, so any indirect fire could be coming in. Like that. Okay, that's just like an LRM-5. Is that a grasshopper or something down there? That's a little bit more than an LRM-5. It's an LRM-15, I think.
Reporting minimal damage.
Okay. So I've got to think about what we can do here.
Ready for orders.
So we can get some indirect fire
How's it
in.
going?
Like even jumping up, we can jump and get some shots over here, but I don't think anyone else can. And if we're jumping to get shots, then we're gonna run into heat problems real fast. They might struggle getting around here. So let's think about it. Papa, if you can hit with enough stuff, then you can unsteady him and get rid of the rest of the evasion. And then we can just end you with the Black Knight, probably.
Good to go.
So let's drop out a line of sight
Roger
here.
that.
Sensor lock this guy.
Sensors locked on.
That's only 3 evasion.
Standing
Popo,
by.
we move up. We save the heat from firing the PPC, a bit of a waste, I think. They are entrenched. Maybe we need it.
Target confirmed.
Okay, yep, we did need the extra stability from the PPC.
I'm here.
Alright, Ronin. We need you to jump.
Up high.
Just the AC, because we're jumping. I think we need to precision strike then. 75%. Solid connection.
Enemy eliminated.
I should have led with that, really.
I'm here.
Alright, Dragon, you're in the Black Knight. Maybe we're sprinting you then. To get around here.
Confirmed. No retreat.
What are they going to do now? To find out what they're going to do, I need to reserve. Funny how that works. Okay, they can get up there. Oh, it's a trebuchet. Oh, I did vigilance with you, didn't I? Oh no, I just ran in and... So if I precision strike and hit you, that's not enough. Unless Varangian does it as a Black Knight, no, because you're braced. So we reserve, they get to go.
Holding for the right opportunity.
55 tonner. It's a Griffin. Take a few hits. That's the left leg. Yep, that left side definitely getting a little bit
Light
beat up.
damage. Holding firm.
So both of these guys... Okay, so you're in cover. And you're in cover. brawler and a defender. That's basically where I want to be.
What's up, boss? Commander?
They got there first.
I'm receiving you.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander. Orders? Got something you want done?
So, Ronan in the Orion, let's vigilance with you then. We make up for our lack of cover with vigilance. Gonna move you up here, and by shooting just the AC-20. If we jump, we can jump into cover then and build up a lot of evasion. That may be the thing to do. So let's get in on here. The trebuchet has a lot more offensive potential and lighter armor. Let's roll the dice.
Acknowledged.
We do well, so we can blow that leg off. It is indeed a Black Knight. Oh, solid hits on the Kintaro there, despite all of our evasion. Ow. I wouldn't have even had that much of an elevation bonus there. Wow, painful. That is not cooling down anytime soon, is it? So I think we
Commander?
push up with Popo and the Stalker. We still get pretty good numbers to hit with everything.
Position
Turn
confirmed.
off the medium lasers, turn on the PPC. This, I think, is worth spiking some heat.
Taking the shot.
I want them unsteady and ready to fall over. Oh, I was kind of hoping we would... Okay, and that mech is at least too far away to do anything, so Arcantaro, its center torso. Yeah, Varangian
Standing
does...
by.
We move, we're still shootable there. We can go before this guy next time though, so we can try and get out of here.
On my way.
Take off the medium lasers, just go with the SRMs. We want to clip that leg and knock him over. Okay, nothing clips the leg, but that's surely enough to put him down, and now the large lasers can finish him off. Something down there. In on the Orion with a large laser. Misses, happily. Okay,
Obvious
right.
Daniel.
Varangian in the Black Knight.
I will be done.
What's our hits? Pretty good, okay.
On my way.
So we need these to hit 70%. We need 2 of them to connect. We've got plenty of heat capacity spare, we weren't jumping. That's got to do it, surely. Oh no.
This just in. Critical hit.
He should not be getting up again. Okay, Hacker in that Kintaro, we are getting you out of there now.
Systems holding. Let's get this done. Waiting for orders.
So wherever we go, we're gonna someone's gonna have line of sight to us. if we get back here, actually, we might get enough evasion. Do I need to jump, actually, because that will generate a load more heat. If I sprint, that's some more evasion. What side will that present? It's going to present left side. That's got some cool SRMs in it, and not a whole lot of armour. Okay, so I could sprint down to here, which has cover. And that would give me 5 evasion. Let's do that. It's rough terrain, which is not great, but we haven't taken much in the way of stability damage. And that's a lot of evasion. They have to really chip away at us. Like that. Okay. So these guys are all phase 2. We've got someone going in phase 3 down here, another 55 tonner. Popo's phase 2, it's Ronin in phase 3. We reserve, they'll go. We'll get to go first in phase 2, so I can take out that trebuchet before it gets to do anything. Okay, they're just firing the one thing.
Light damage, Commander.
Very light damage so far.
Ready to get it on.
So Popo, I want you to get up here. We've got to push on into this cover.
I copy.
And we're taking off the PPC. We don't need... We just need one of the LRMs, really. Maybe we don't need LRMs at all. 2 medium lasers ought to do it. Yeah, they had the damage reduction. Only one needed to hit.
I hope we can salvage that.
Okay, and there's another Black Knight. Oh, on Hacker. All hitting! Come on!
Losing internal structure.
Okay. So what can we do about this?
I await your command.
I don't think I can kill anything else before it goes, can I? That's... You're going next. And then that's a 70 tonner down there. What's in there? Just a medium laser in that arm at least, and it's not a special one. So it could be worse. Alright. We've got to deal with these Black Knights.
Waiting for orders.
And you're yet to go. I think I reserve you. You've got such a heat burden on you at the moment. You're going to want to try and punch. I don't think you're going to be able to manage it. Okay, so you're not giving up your back. There's their grasshopper. Oh. Okay.
Not much armor left in that location.
They are really not liking Hacker, are they? And there's...
Got
Oh
an
no.
unknown on fences.
It's a catapult. Is that a knockdown?
I'm getting blown apart out here.
No, we're just unsteady. We would be knocked down. Okay, so we've got to get you out there. next turn. Fortunately, well, not really. There's not too many places you can go, are there? So, I've got Ronin and I've got Varangian. Popo's already gone.
I'm ready.
Can you get into a rear arc? You can. It's with a jump though. That's not going to leave you much in the way of heat to fire weapons, is it? Giving up our rear arc then? It's not good. How much armor have you got on you? So a solid CT hit from an AC-20 and everything else, followed up by a barrage from the Black Knight. We do have enough resolve for 2 precision strikes. So let's try and do this the hard way then,
Commander?
through this armor. Do I have to move? I think I do. That's not obstructed. They're going to
Move
punch me
order
if this doesn't
received.
work. Okay, can't quite get everything in. That's okay.
Roger.
Okay, the big gun hits. So that's really good.
Standing by.
Right, Varangian, we need to get right up close here and personal. You've not been shot yet. 2 of these need to hit. All in. That looks good.
Are there none?
No retreat.
Alright, so Hacker,
Let's do this.
we need to vigilance with you. That's going to clear all that stability damage. Great. Where the hell can we go? Okay, let's just jump backwards here.
Engaging jump jets.
Brace, so we're vigilanced and braced. I still want a piece of him.
Now that was a heavy hit.
Oh,
That was a big hit. Big hit.
they are just zoning in on him. Okay, so if I precision strike you, I can knock you down in the order. I think it's going to need to be Popo. Get up here. We've got such a big minimum range reduction that it's okay.
Coordinates received.
Oh, we can't precision strike. That's unfortunate. It's a big heat. We just sandblast him to working. Can't PPC.
Copy that.
Okay, he goes all in on Varangian. Varangian hadn't been shot yet,
She can't take much more of this.
so that's maybe okay.
Orders?
Waiting for orders.
Alright, we can't quite Got to think about how this is going to look now. So that Griffin's going to go next and try and shoot me. How's my rear armour? We can take a PPC shot and not suffer a breach.
Location confirmed.
I hope we can do this. We can. 90%.
10-4.
So there's that grasshopper. Just indirect LRM 5 on the Kintaro. And we've got the damage reduction.
Ready for orders.
Alright, so Varangian. So if we get here, we've got reasonable chances to hit. We are in cover.
Confirmed.
Let's go in on that then. So we can't fire 3, we can. Well, we can't fire 4, we can. Fire 3. We don't quite blow that off.
Target
we can hit.
confirmed.
Yeah, we're doing this the hard way at the moment. Okay, in on Varangian. From the left.
Let's hit them hard.
Still got 3 mechs down the hill, 2 mechs up here. So what I need from you, Hacker,
Commander.
is we've got 65 resolve. Precision strike is 30 and I need to do that. And vigilance is fine. So I can jump with you. That is not, it's going to unsteady us, so that's okay.
Ripping off.
I can vigilance. And I can precision strike. Let's just try and hammer this guy. Good, they're unsteady. Popo can knock them over. Right. We're okay, we're okay.
Losing armor.
I don't know if that Griffin's got a direct shot. Okay, that was in on the rear. Ow.
That got past my armor.
So, let's see.
I'm receiving you.
Can I move anywhere with him? That is going to help. That's my left side. So
I'm here.
who's still going? We've got that guy. At the moment, we've got some damage reduction. What's in that left arm? Nothing. So that is my shield arm. That grasshopper might be able to move for a rear shot potentially. Is the grasshopper going next? Why not? I can jump. I'd rather they were taking some shots on the Stalker.
Standing by.
So what we've got Ronin and we've got can we fire anything? Do we want to fire anything? No, we can't fire anything. We don't want to fire anything. We brace. Okay, they're in on the Orion. That was a rear shot. Not what we want. Yeah, we've got to get out of here. So
Receiving
Popo in the Stalker can get into cover.
you. Locking in coordinates.
Let's blast this guy.
Acknowledged. Scored a critical hit.
Okay, so that's only a side shot. We are in cover. We're a pretty big mech, pretty stable. Not entrenched though, so they will add up.
Commander?
Right, so I need you to get here and spin round.
Confirmed.
And put one AC-20 slug bang in the chest, please. Like that.
Mech destroyed.
Let's go.
Alright, now it's a 4-on-4. How badly beat up are we? 23-6, and that's where all the cool stuff is. That left arm, I've got to get right side on
Good to go.
pronto. So we've got a vigilance, and we've got a jump. So let's see. That's the left arm. We've got to be right side on, so we've got to spin all the way around. Kind of like that. Brace. Oh, head hit on
I'm gonna
Popo.
need a medic. Not much armor left in that location.
Okay, from the side. Ow. Okay, Popo.
Yes, Commander.
Let's get you out of here.
Acknowledged.
Maybe we brace. Okay, they are getting through even our pretty tough armor on that side.
Waiting for
It's
orders.
turning into an expensive, or potentially really expensive mission. Let's get the
Acknowledged.
Orion up on strike. You haven't taken too much in the way of punishment yet.
Firing.
So we get that arm sorted. Okay, they're in on the Orion. Swarm of LRMs, but better
I'm
that
under heavy
than
fire.
the Stalker at the moment, I believe.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, Black Knight. Get this way.
Rolling.
We go two large lasers in from the side like that, I think.
Affirmative.
Give them everything you've got.
Right, so it's round to us now.
Yes, Commander.
So we've got to do this. We've got a vigilance. We're right side on. That's not the bad arm. Take off one SRM4 and just pour SRMs into the side here. Put some more damage on from the side. Oh, they're going for a punch. Okay, in on the leg. It's probably about the best case
Reporting minimal damage.
scenario for me there. And that one is going in on Popo. Alright.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
So Popo, you need to spin.
Receiving you.
Like this way. Oh well, if you get down here, the grasshopper might not have direct line of sight on you.
Locking in coordinates.
Let's let him have it. Less heat, same amount of damage. We don't need to worry about stability.
Copy that.
Great.
Scored a critical hit.
So what's that grasshopper doing? Just indirect LRM5, hopefully. Nope. Goes in on the Orion.
Get him banged up pretty good.
So that catapult is left.
I'm receiving you.
So I need to get down here. Or up here. I need to get down here. We're going to be unsteady. We might get knocked over.
Commander?
How's our Black Knight doing?
I'm here.
Do I want to spin? Yeah, right side on. That makes sense.
Affirmative.
Okay, we drop below the unsteady threshold.
Copy that.
Oh, swing and a miss is on an 85. Oh, they're going on the Kintaro.
My internals are taking a beating.
Alright, and that Kintaro just has to get out of there now. Right.
Waiting for orders.
Running in, get down. Actually, we don't have enough for a precision strike, do we? So you get here.
Got it, Commander.
Can't do 3, have to be 2.
Locked and loaded. Here it comes.
Oh, one went low.
Solid connection on that one.
Victorious. Show them what you've got.
Alright, so this is kind of an all or nothing gamble now. Run this way, we get 4 evasion.
On the move.
Precision strike in on the side. And we go for that center torso and hope.
Target acquired.
Okay. So we got their
On that
reinforcements.
target.
So what I'm hoping now is they don't have anyone to shoot at.
Standing by.
Can reserve. Alright,
Commander.
and I'm just going to stay still and brace.
I'm ready.
Stand still and
Watching
brace.
my heat gauge.
Stand still and brace.
Yes.
So we've got to resolve up here. Alright, so hacker, I just want to move here
Location confirmed.
and let's sensor lock. What, probably the grasshopper? So I can do something about that more easily, maybe. Well, we're all braced and waiting.
Critical hit. Critical hit.
All right. Oh, they got.
I'm hit.
Phew. I should have rotated Popo. God, that's painful. What a dumb mistake to make. What a dumb mistake to make. Could have just twisted it around and braced, and oh, we lost some really good LRM-15s. Idiot. Alright. Well, it's done now.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see if we can
10-4.
mess this guy's day up.
All right.
Okay, we get center torso there.
Waiting for orders.
Let's get up here.
Affirmative.
Precision strike. Hopefully everything. Yep.
Here it comes.
Okay, we get lucky. They all go center.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Okay.
Ready for orders.
I can only do indirect, I think.
Roger that. It is go time.
Nothing goes CT there.
Yes, Commander.
Let's jump around the side like that. Just don't want them to have a chance of getting shots off, really.
Firing jump jet.
And I can sensor lock this dude here. Just hurt his
I've got a
accuracy.
sensor lock.
Alright, so we're going to miss.
Waiting for orders.
Let's get in here. We go left side on.
Copy that.
Turn it off. Save the ammo. Precision strike. Here goes CT. Any of these hits should be dead.
Roger that. Target confirmed. Target's down.
Taking heavy hits, Commander.
Alright. So let's get
Commander?
up here.
Moving to position.
Let's brace. We'll bleed off the heat.
Standing by.
Okay, so which is my side with a side? It's the right side, so I've got to switch. Make sure we are right side on here. Precision strike. Let's go for the head, why not? Okay, well, medium laser goes to the head. So we can knock you
Standing
down
by.
now, potentially.
Got it.
Okay, so we've got another head hit and knockdown. That would be
Reporting.
another head hit.
Critical hit.
So they've got 4 injuries. They're not dead yet. Okay, and they're going on the Black Knight, who's fine.
Damage is light.
Orders.
So Popo, just stop this guy from getting up, please.
Acknowledged. Oh yeah, it's on.
I'll take that. And
I'm here.
so we move around with our Orion.
Location confirmed.
Two medium lasers off.
10-4.
Okay, everything hits center torso.
Yes, Commander.
Let's move to here.
Move order received.
Precision strike, everything. Yeah, we're not actually overheating at this point.
Firing all weapons. Scored a critical hit.
Damn, let's do this.
Alright.
Let's do this.
Can you jump? You can. Oh, we're going to max out heat, aren't we? So let's just move and brace.
Waiting for orders.
So Popo, we can get up here.
Coordinates received.
Can't kill them.
Engaging.
Can soften them up.
I'm receiving you. Coordinates received. Ah!
That's a knockdown.
Orders?
Oh, I'm really annoyed at you. Oh, and we miss an 85%. So they're gonna get up.
That's a miss.
All right. Oh yeah, we've got Hacker, haven't we? All right, fine. Just blast him with stuff.
Roger.
Still not dead somehow.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Oh boy, it gets to go. Should have done a precision strike there. That's going to be expensive. Of course.
Weapon systems down.
Somehow the cool SRMs are unaffected.
Waiting for orders.
Beat him to death.
I'm ready.
Aye, aye.
Do I only have indirect? Alright, I do only have indirect.
On the move.
Indirect it is then.
Ready for orders. Target acquired.
Someone hit something. Christ, this catapult just won't die. Right, everyone,
Commander.
just shoot again.
Moving to position.
Finally! Oof.
Mech destroyed.
What a frustrating mission. Could have been a lot
Mission
easier
successful.
if I hadn't, just like a complete idiot, not rotated my Stalker when I braced halfway through there. Certainly not my finest hour, that. Live and learn. Still 8v4 Martian environment. Nobody died, at least. Popo's going to be out for a while. Alright, so we can make ourselves another Black Knight. And another Trebuchet. Plus 10 damage PPC. A not very exciting gyro. Let's go for the Black Knight parts. I mean, it's another mech, isn't it? Slightly better large laser. Do I bring that in or do I store it? I might store it to sell it.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
I need my light crew. I could replace the catapult. I don't really have anything else that chucks LRMs besides the Centurion, though. Maybe I try and turn this into a medium laser beast. Well, we can have 8 energy points on it and 3 support points. Alright, you go to storage. I'm going to need your LRMs for the Stalker anyway now. Let's hit up that mech bay. So we need to refit this Stalker because I'm an idiot. What have we got good LRM wise? So we've got a +2 stability damage there and a +1 stability damage there. 5 tons remaining, and I think that is going to be 2 LRM ammo and 3 heat sinks. 1, 2. Oh, and a medium laser is going to be in there as well. It's got +1 accuracy, so I can probably pull that into the torso. A bit more protection from me being an idiot. Heat sinks. So 1, 2, and LRM ammo 2 tons of. That's be under weapons and missile weapons, where it always is. So we're at 85 tons. It's pricey. Almost 200,000 to fix that.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
I can just hit repair on that Black Knight. And to refit the Kintaro. I don't know why it doesn't just put a medium laser in for you. Only 80,000 in 3 days for that one, so that could be worse.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
And this Black Knight, so we've gone for one with like 4 pretty good large lasers. That can do some coring. That's max armor. Pull this down a bit. That saves half a ton. That's 25.5. So we're pretty well armoured at that point, with 26 tons to go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's a hell of a lot of heat, and everything else needs to be heat sinks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we can fire 3 medium lasers and just generate 6 heat. So the first 2 heat sinks gets us 3 medium lasers, 4 medium lasers, 5 medium lasers, 6 medium lasers, 6.5 medium lasers, heat neutral, 2 tons spare. Can up the melee damage a bit. Oh, we can put more heat sinks in. More heat sinks. So how much armor have we got? 1320. Lots of medium lasers. No jump jets. I can probably afford jump jets if I pull off a few heat sinks. That should be a reasonable backstabber. Let's give it a go.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Alright. let's have a look at our schedule. So we get these guys pretty soon. Trebuchet I don't mind too much. Black Knight. Stalker prioritizes those, out-priorities those. I think actually because it takes so long, we want the Kintaro there just in case we've got a tonnage restriction on this flashpoint we're going to. So what's that? 4, 7, 15. So I will get the Stalker back in 8 days. In 15 days. And coincidentally, I think that is how far away our flashpoint is. Oh, it's 13 days, so I'd have to wait a couple before starting that flashpoint. Now, there is no tonnage limit, so the Kintaro can probably wait then. All right. Let's check out our mech warriors.
Commander?
So Arbiter who's out injured, doesn't have enough
Yes,
XP.
Commander.
We're saving up for you to get either guts for gunnery or next level of piloting.
What's up, boss?
We could get piloting 5 for you, but we'd probably want guts 6. Move on to coolant vent.
Waiting for orders. Good to go.
Saving up with you.
Standing by.
Well, we can get something with you, so that's the max sprint distance, can be handy. Or bonus health. Let's give ourselves the ability to move more. Get the AC-20 pointed where we want it, and then it's time to focus on guts to get the recoil reduction and the overheat.
Training complete.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, so we can do more here. Are we ace piloting or coolant venting with you? Let's get that max sprint distance as well. I'm feeling ace pilot. Let's go ace pilot.
Training confirmed, Commander.
I'm not really sold on coolant vent as a skill. I'll try it out with one guy, but other than that, not too fussed. Ice tray, that's it. And I'll try it out on him. If you're wondering why I've got so many pilots, it's because I'm wanting to rack up experience with them in the simulators for the career score. Alright, and actually, before we head off for that, the other thing, let's check out engineering. Yeah, we're not currently doing anything because we haven't advanced time. We want to drive 720,000, so we can afford that. Still pay at the end of the month, even if nothing happens when we land, and hopefully we'll make enough money from House Divided and other contracts there to be okay. And before I pay for that, there's nothing in the store that we need, is there? I seem to remember this store being really disappointing. Quick Draw 5A parts, LRM10++, nothing cool there, and the black market. Commander and Jenna parts, only stability damage on the AC, only accuracy on the PPC, and that's nice, but it's an SRM2. And I'm not doing a whole lot of DFAs, and I don't think that's going to change if I spend 6 tons on a DFA self-damage reducing leg mod. So, yep, I think we're fine to spend the money on that improved drive. 30 days.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
It's going to be a while. So, yep, let's travel here.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Our nest egg is just about gone, Commander.
Understood. We're going to work on getting some cash real soon. Doctor's orders. Okay, so as you pass medbay, you hear Popo and Salmon shouting, followed by a loud metallic crash. Commander, Popo calls as you enter. How nice of you to join us. He rises halfway out of bed, trailing a tangled rope of tubes and wires. The senior doctor turns on you, flushed and angry. Commander, your mech warriors refuse to follow the recovery regimen. Salmon looks up from a nearby chair. Come on, you old quack. Can't you see Popo is ready to get back out there? Let's get Popo practicing. We've got the training module. I decide who fights and who doesn't, not you, Sandman, but no one fights until the doctor gives you a clean bill of health. You turn to the doctor. I respect the challenges you face here, but clearly Popo is going a little stir-crazy. Perhaps he could spend some time each day in the training modules. The doctor's tightened lips communicate displeasure, but she keeps those words to herself. Very well, Commander. We'll need him on his feet soon enough. Walking to the training room and back won't be any different than doing laps in the hallway. A little bit of bonus experience, that's all fine. So looking at the time, we're going to have to wrap up when we arrive at Mendham. So the house divider flashpoint will be what we get to next time. If you've been watching, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed me playing really badly. Let's just see what we've got contracts wise here. Oh god, it's all restricted. It's just pirate ones. Well, at least we can take the pirate ones. I've got to get my Taurian rep up. What are we at? Minus 35. So we've got to go to like a really small planet where the Taurians are offering contracts and get that up, because we're not going to get any flashpoints to do it. Ouch. Just starve for contracts over here. Still, we can do the 2 pirate ones, and oh, hang on. Is this versus pirates, this flashpoint? It is versus pirates. So we might trash our light one. If we lose more than 10 rep, we won't be able to take those contracts. So actually, what we need to do next is take both of those pirate contracts, accept the fact that our Davian rep's going, and then we need to take that flashpoint. Oh, assassinate in a desert, 4 skull. That's going to be tough, but we do have our new Orion with ECM. So let's just rename this actually. This is our ECM Orion. This is our AC-20 Orion. And that's still being refit. I'm going to call that our sway night there. Oof, just one day to get Arbiter. Do I want to wait that day? That is the question. I get the other warriors out there getting some experience. Yeah, we've got some good mix now. We could go like the 2 Orions, the Grasshopper, and the Cataphract, and anything that gets close gets horribly murdered by a short-range AC-20 fire, being chopped by the Grass Chopper, which has all of the melee damage. Yep, okay. So, next time out, we go on the Assassinate mission, and we take that other pirate contract, then we do the flashpoints, and then we see where we're going next. So, until then, take care, and